Steiny and Guru. We're now joined by Willard and Dibs. The crossover is brought to you by California Academy of Sciences. Every visit supports the Academy's mission to regenerate the natural world. Learn more and reserve your ticket at calacademy.org.
It's up to
Woj
you.
reporting. Interest in Chris Paul. 4 teams. 2 Lakers, Knicks, Clips.
Come on.
And our Dubs.
Not where I
Come on.
Yeah.
What'd you think I was coming?
All I saw today was the internet put up 5 logos as far as the potential Dalvin Cook landing spots, and the 49ers were one of them. I'm like, got it. Christian McCaffrey and Dalvin Cook.
Yes, sir.
I just said the Warriors are good box office, so they stick them on those lists. At least that's my hope.
All right.
Chris Paul.
You guys had a good weekend?
Yeah, great weekend. Yeah, no doubt.
I played dominoes with you, so you didn't post anything.
It's your turn, so let's go.
Oh, well, doing the show.
A baby girl maybe has a tooth, so
here we go.
Yeah, that kind of turned the weekend south a little bit. Did I mention?
Been there.
It's like, come on, act like you've had a tooth before, but she hasn't. So
things are percolating,
dude.
But you don't
time.
really mean that. Act like you had a tooth.
Well, I mean, come on, dude.
Yeah,
it's a bit.
My son turns 20.
Some people take it serious.
My son turns 22 tomorrow. So
happy birthday!
I've been through all this like a bunch of times, and now baby girl, I got a tooth. It's like, come on, suck it up. You got 33 more of those coming.
Well, speaking of the babies, I need to thank both of you, but then also to come down your roads a little bit. So
here we go.
It's not on no for me.
No, this is good.
2-minute drive to the park. 2-minute drive. We probably should have walked, but we're lazy and in a hurry, and because the kid loves wiffle ball, and
my favorite.
And when we hop in the car, and there's 95-7 the game, and he's like, "What's this? Who's playing?"
Oh, okay.
Like he thinks there's a game on. It's like it's 10 in the morning on a Monday. I go, this isn't a game. He goes, well, who is this? I go, this is my friend Steiny and Guru. They come on, right. They come on, do the show right before your dad does. Oh, okay. And then he listens for 30 seconds, and then all of a sudden he's got takes. He's got Jordan.
Is this young Jude?
This is 9-year-old Jude.
My nephew.
We went to the Giant game where there was no food.
Go ahead. That one's in the vault. That one's in the vault. Anyway, he's got Jordan Poole takes. He's got Draymond takes. But then by the time we're there, Steiny, you're over here putting John Sterling out to pasture.
Yes.
What on earth? I'm trying to teach a young man a little something in life.
Wow.
You're over here like trying to.
There's 2 things going on.
Yeah, what's happening?
Well, first of all, he got hit by a foul ball.
I'm well aware. My
It's
older
a glancing blow.
My older son and I had a 13-minute snot-flying belly laugh last night.
Oh, so good.
When I showed him this video. I mean, we could not control ourselves.
How did you not know where it was at?
The baseball wins. The baseball.
But the baseball
wins.
seemed to do something like it was still attacking him when it landed. It didn't just land. It was doing something to
came
him.
after him.
Yeah.
My memory is gone.
He gave up on
I'm
it.
laughing with him, not at him.
No, you're laughing at him.
My memory.
This guy needs to be protected from himself. Okay? He does.
What do you mean?
What I'm saying is two things can be equally true.
Willard,
I'm worried about this guy.
Yeah, dude.
He's non-functional at times.
Oh, never that.
However, what you will never see me do or hear me do is laughing at an 84-year-old man
We're laughing
who gets
with
hit.
him.
No, he wasn't laughing. He was saying, ouch, ouch,
memory.
ouch.
That's a great one.
First of all, it was ow, so leave out the CH, and ow is less formal than
2
ouch.
of them, yeah.
Secondly, the man wheeled, just when you thought medical attention was coming, he wheeled and was like, curveball, whoa. If he laid,
which meant it was a fastball down the middle.
That's fine. But if the man was laid out on the ground, we wouldn't be laughing. Yeah. It's hysterical because he rocks 3 hours.
And his play-by-play of
32 seconds later, he's like,
he knew it was a foul ball. Because he's telling you it was a foul ball, but it's like he had no idea. Oh, there it is.
He gave up on it. Did you see his eyes? You got to look at the video. His eyes go up, and he sees the foul ball go up, and he's just like, it's gone. And then the next thing you know, it's in his cheek.
We love him, Steiny. We're laughing. Like if I got up in a company meeting, I told them this and fail.
This guy would no longer be around.
I wouldn't get mad.
Bring back George Steinbrenner. There's no chance he would tolerate this guy. There is no chance he would have his PA announcer taking the spotlight away from his baseball team with buffoonery. Flat out buffoon.
Play-by-play.
Yeah, he's not a PA announcer.
Exactly.
That's pretty good.
Put some respect on his name. He's not making $48
That's right. You're right.
a game.
He's not Robert Shepard, the voice of God.
Rest in peace.
Now that guy.
And I'll say this to defend Steiny because he has never been one to laugh at the pratfalls of other people. And I wish that I was better than that because he and I were golfing at Metropolitan in Oakland about 4 years ago, and he had a slip and fall that I didn't see. He fell in the mud. He was hitting a golf ball on number 5,
incorrect.
Long par 4. No, you were going to hit the ball.
No.
I didn't see it, but you fell in the
do you
mud.
want this story
and
accurately?
I thought that it was hilarious.
I would have laughed, Steiny.
You didn't see it,
but I would have laughed.
Nobody
Wait a minute.
saw it.
Hold on. We're dudes.
He is gone.
There's a rule. If you're not hurt, it's funny.
No,
period.
People laugh before they know the answer to that question.
No, he wheels around and calls the
That's all right.
He was so
he's doing the shit.
And then the ball, it was like a person when he got hit.
Raise your hand if you were today's years old when you found out that Sterling does the shimmy with his arms when the Yankees win. Of
course.
I knew that he did the thing with the voice. He gets his arms.
I love him.
Oh, my gosh, Steiny, come on. How can you not? If you fell in a bunker and we were playing golf.
No, he fell in the rough.
The second I see you
I appreciate this, Mark.
with a wry grin,
It was the muddy first cut.
I'm making fun of you for the rest of the week.
I'm a young man.
Would you take that personal?
I'm a young man, I guess. No, I wouldn't take it personal.
He took it personal, and we got to the next tee box, and he is gone.
I mean,
he walked it off.
But this is like a Guru story. It's about 40% right.
Oh.
Wow. That's a 3.
And what was he laughing at? I didn't like that.
Gosh.
So you were in the mud.
No, okay.
And then
so
I was lying too down the right side.
It was number 4.
Okay.
Before that short par 3, I hit my drive to the right, and it was wet, and there was water on the cart path.
Yeah.
That course is wet.
I couldn't find my ball. And I was like, I wonder if it's underwater where water gathered in the cart path. Well, the cart path was very slippery.
Yeah.
So as I tiptoed in, I
tippy toe,
and I ended up like a cockroach on my back.
Did you hear any laughter?
Nobody was there.
No, it's
on.
on.
Wow.
No, it's on.
Nobody, I could barely get out of the puddle.
I was in the pool.
I had a gum bag.
Get my bag.
This is funny. This is still funny.
I can't get up.
How many years
They
ago
all
was
work.
this?
All the jokes work. I was in the pool.
Yeah, so
Thank you.
I'm literally on my back, still holding on to my bag. I was carrying it. I had to do you ever see the crab walk?
Yeah.
That's how I had to extricate myself. I got up. I was hurt. My back really hurt. And now I'm soaking wet.
My neck and my back.
I was soaking wet.
How many hours? 3? Over under set at 2.5.
Honestly, the effort was spent on, I got to get out of this puddle as fast as possible. So there wasn't a lot of, oh my God. It was just like, get out. Because anyway, I got out. I met Dibs on 5, and I said, I think I'm done, bro. He goes, what? I'm like, dude, I just fell and I hurt myself. And I'm soaking wet.
Soaking wet.
And he was like,
So he left.
I had to.
I said, dude, you'll be fine. The sun's out. Couple holes, you'll be dry.
Yeah.
He said, no, you don't get it. I'm out. And I said, all right, bro. I'll see you. Thank you. And I felt bad because, and as he was walking away, he was in fact super wet.
But you were hurt. You said your back was hurt.
I was hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, Willard's showing me a side of him that I didn't think he had.
I love it. If you fall in front of me, we're laughing. I'm laughing.
fine.
And once I
Yeah,
find
you're
out
fine.
you're not hurt, we're
You
going to
was
laugh.
hurt. Remember the
Well, not that instance.
He
I wouldn't
played the
laugh.
next day.
Remember the trip to Yosemite a few weeks ago, and I came back, and y'all were like, "Gosh, there's no way you and the lovely Christy are that happy."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "No, we went on a hike, and I bailed. I mean, bailed.
Shout out
hard,
Christian.
hard on a very crowded.
The missus had to laugh.
I mean,
It's
as
funny.
soon as yes, but I am. You're at the age where it's like, are you all right?
Yeah.
And the second she sees me laughing, I want everybody on the trail to laugh. Everybody.
I'm with you, Mark.
I'm kidding. That was hilarious.
Now, if the paramedics got to come, I ain't laughing.
No, of course not.
Now, let me clarify something about this as you're listening to 95.7 The Game, KGMZ FM at HD1 San Francisco and Odyssey Station. Please don't get it twisted. If I'm the person who falls, I also try to make light of myself and laugh at myself and be like, oh boy,
There you go.
the dork, Steiny the dork. But that doesn't mean that if I see somebody, I laugh at them. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, then you're not doing a very good
That's
job
how
of
you
being
look at life.
self-deprecating.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
love
but
it.
you gotta be funny.
No, I am self-deprecating
I know,
when
but-
I fall.
Then it should
I
be
will
funny.
not laugh
That-
at somebody else's possible expense.
But if it's not possible anymore, once you are in a self-deprecating spot, it's just funny. You're signaling to the rest of the world it's okay. Susan, it was a glancing blow.
Yeah.
You're
That's a three.
signaling that it's okay, so now we can laugh. The Yankees networks are not putting that on social media if the dude got it in the temple.
And he played it up
and
with
they
the
had to
Band-Aid.
call- Right.
Yeah, he did.
I don't like physical comedy.
Oh.
I just don't like physical comedy.
Well, it's funny because
Rest in
John
peace,
Sterling
Gallagher.
was there on the golf course when Steiny fell, and he said, "The puddle wins."
Actually, he would have gotten it right, so he probably would have said, look at Steiny. He's dominating this puddle. He'd look for him to play 36 holes today. Like, everything he says is wrong.
Wait, what did I do wrong?
Dude, that is the greatest
Yeah.
one. Everything.
No, he actually called this one. He nailed it. Ow.
Dude,
Ow.
that was great. But he knew there was a foul ball. He just somehow
He
got
gave
lost.
up on it. Like, right? There's less range of motion at that age.
Well, and he misjudged the
looked up,
spin.
and it went out of the range of motion of his head.
Like, he can
And
see
then
the seams.
He moved on, and then the ball came down.
It's a classic top spin.
What goes up must come down.
Well, and he looked up, and it turned out it was a top spin, so that thing was dipping all the way. And by the time he looked back, it caught him. It was a glancing blow, Susan.
So he's not
Andy
like
on
Ted
the-
Williams couldn't tell what direction the seams were
There's a
moving.
flying baseball in John's box. That's what Susan said.
Are you okay?
For those of you who
I'm
remember.
okay.
Yeah.
It was
There's
a-
an angry baseball in John's box. Thank you.
Is that Waldman?
Yeah, that's Waldman on Roger
Roger
Clemens is in
Clemens, yeah.
George's box. That's her famous call.
Goodness gracious.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Yankees' whole broadcast team
Yeah.
is a
caricature,
documentary.
yes,
it's
they're
a
a
documentary
caricature.
in and of itself.
So he fits right in.
oh
He
my
does.
God.
Guru wants to get Carl Anthony Towns.
I heard that too.
Yeah, I wasn't going
Man.
there. I was going to ask him something else.
Yeah, guess what? You don't get
it's-
to control
Well,
everything.
you don't speak for me, so it's my turn. I'm going to ask him something else.
man.
I'm
You can change your mind?
No, I'm Townsed out. How about that?
Oh.
So I'm going to talk about what I want
You know
to
what
talk
I
about.
want? If you're going to get Carl Anthony Towns, I want soft serve ice cream
I
because
didn't
it's the
ask you
same
about Carl
thing.
Anthony Towns.
Yeah. No, I'm just
All right,
saying.
you know what?
that's-
It's on you.
kitten.
You guys go.
No, no. That's no.
No, what'd you want to talk about?
Well,
Because
it don't even matter.
no,
we got into it on Friday. A
Carl
little
and
bit.
Andrew.
Who did?
Carl and Andrew.
Me and Larry, yeah,
Yeah.
because the whole thing about Carl Anthony Towns came out, and I told him I'm out on Carl.
Where did that come from,
What
by
is
the
it?
way?
And
Is
what
it just
am
an
I
idea?
feel like I'm missing
Bleacher
something.
Report.
Bleacher
Yeah,
Report said
yeah.
what? What they said? This
No,
is
it's just some trade proposal.
just an idea.
He
Or
would
like
fit
right,
in
right.
perfect
I think
here,
so.
though.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Carl and Andrew aren't playing together.
And that's what we
Again?
talked about.
I know.
Yeah.
I don't think Carl and Andrew are playing together.
But Joe probably could care less about that. They're playing together
I mean-
with Steph, Dre,
True.
hopefully, and
Yeah.
whoever else.
Yeah,
Well, pick something else then.
The
Guru.
boycott for the A's tomorrow. I thought that hit me in the cardiac muscle. I
I'm
know you're giving
torn.
ownership
And yet we didn't
money,
get any
but I
mileage
like.
out
They
of
said
it.
there's about 20,000 tickets sold. I just like the concept of the fans throwing the middle finger and saying, Yeah, you're blaming it on us, but it's bigger than us.
Be careful.
Evan will be in the house.
You got to be careful with that stadium, though. You can be like, hey, look at the pictures of our stadium. You put 20,000 people in that stadium, it looks half empty. So are the pictures on social media really going to tell the story that everyone who's going think they're going to tell? We showed up 20,000 strong.
Well, hopefully it's 30 or 40.
And most teams are like,
right.
Most teams are like, that's Tuesday.
No doubt.
That's Tuesday night.
Yeah,
20,000.
But it's something from a fan base we haven't heard anything from that's been down dead on the mat. Those I'm telling you, I ain't Oakland residents, born in Oakland. Cavill, that was so bad, him in the court. Like, that was embarrassing.
Right.
I remember his first day on the job, the stuff that he was saying on Twitter, but I just feel happy for A's fans that they get this exercise to throw up the double bird.
Sure.
And if that's putting money in Fisher's pocket, so be it.
Right, and they're all going to have the sell shirts. There's many different locations where you can buy the sell shirts, and I was torn on Dave Cavill because he gave me a shot with the San Jose Earthquakes. I did one game. Jim Kozimor was out. He had to do something. Well, here's the story. Right. I did one game, and I had a very famous big call, blonde-haired bedlam, and Cavill loved it, and so he gave me the gig because Kozimor couldn't do it anymore. Okay. Kozimor was being kept in-house at NBC Sports, at the time Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area.
Gotcha.
Dave Cavill gave me a shot. I did a one-year gig with the Quakes, and then Dave Cavill was a part of me losing my shot. So I'm definitely mixed on the man in terms of his whole arc as an executive in pro sports in the Bay Area. But this whole thing with the A's, if you want to look at blame, we all blame Dave Cavill. He's a puppet.
Yeah, okay.
He is on Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. It's John Fisher and it's Rob Manfred. Rob Manfred is getting the biggest pass in all of this, and I know that he works for the owners, Mark, and you're so right, but honestly, it's John Fisher and it's Rob Manfred more than it is Dave Cavill. They're trotting Dave out there to be...
That part I get. But the Fisher, how can he not be forced to sell?
Well,
how can this continue to go on and Manfred let it?
Because despite what the videos showed in the Nevada State Legislature last week, just because it was a joke does not mean it's not going to pass. Like, you got a lot of those lawmakers were trying to put video out because it'll show their constituents, see, I was against it, or I held their feet to the fire. But the vote, from what I read, it was a situation where there were like 5 undecideds and they only need 2 or 3 of them. Like, this is Nevada. And the answer,
this is not done, you're saying?
It's not done. I hope it's... Now, if it gets turned away in Nevada, then yes, now you're in a situation where the A's might get sold. Because I don't know, because they'll be homeless. They'll be totally homeless. They'll be out of options. But, I mean, honestly, Nevada state lawmakers, that's where our hope sits. They say yes to everything. Wow. They say yes to everything. Yeah. That's why they're getting a pro sports team every year right now.
Right.
So, I don't know. I hope they say no. They should. It's a terrible deal for them.
Yeah, I do too. I think that's the only chance that falls through in Nevada. And then Fisher's like, well, this is just too much heavy lifting at this point. So we'll sell to Joe Lake.
You know, 5-game win streak to get to 17 and 50.
That's just
right.
Wow.
Unreal.
Yeah, they're hot. Hottest team in baseball.
It is, but that they are.
Yeah, no doubt.
Nuggets close it out tonight?
Yeah. I had Nuggets in 5 the whole time. Well, I was team Nuggets in 5 2 weeks back, and I know that Whitley put out a graphic. I don't know if your prediction made it, Steiny, but mine certainly did.
I think I would have had Denver in, I don't know, 7.
Yeah, we didn't get that.
5 or 7. Guru had Heat in 7.
No, I had Denver in 7.
Evan?
Let's go to the tape.
You definitely had the Miami Heat in 7.
Man. But you don't get to say because you don't,
Who was Evan speaking
you don't
for
make
me?
predictions anymore.
Oh, Show me the graph where my face
Let's
is
go to
on
the
there
tape.
with the
There
glass.
was
That's
not a
all that
graphic.
matters.
Let's go to the tape.
No,
It
Willard,
wasn't a
there
graphic.
wasn't.
Nobody asked
Yeah,
me for
Ernie
this.
Chapman.
There is a
He'll
graphic.
already
It's coming
tell
out
him.
after
It's
the
coming out. He'll find
After
it.
the finals.
Yeah, but we
No.
don't have a graph. You know,
I
the
do-
official.
I do
Yeah.
think a couple things. I do think the NBA
Steiny
season
killed those graphics.
Yeah,
That's how that worked.
Like that.
Yeah, that whole bit.
Why you did that?
That just, come on.
I think the NBA season ends tonight. I think that's why the article in The Athletic came out today.
Man.
The idea that Jordan Poole is maybe going to get traded, but not, but maybe not. Like they think it's recoverable. To me, that's a message that the Warriors would like to send the whole NBA, so it doesn't look like they have to trade Jordan Poole.
Oh,
I think that timing is interesting. I also think we've all forgotten that supposedly. Does Adam Silver have a press conference tomorrow to let us know about Ja?
Oh, that's right.
If Denver
was a
wins
toy
tonight,
gun now. Please.
whatever it was, their decisions made.
That's akin to joking about old people. About
No,
guns.
the joke is you shouldn't have any
Guns and
guns,
old
young
people.
man.
You're hitting all the sensitive
whatever
subjects
suspension
today.
you get, warranted. And then you ran this dog and pony show about you went to counseling in 4 days. Hey, that's fine.
course.
But you're an infant, and you messed up bad. I hope you don't get the year because I love to see you play, but he'll probably get half the year.
So if you
but
bring-
to say there's a toy gun,
If
there's
you
no way
bring
to
that
prove
toy
that.
gun into a bank, for example,
Oh,
and I'd like to make a withdrawal. Ha, 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 ha.
yeah.
How does that go for you?
No, it don't.
Plus, by the way, this is also
Hey,
weeks
Dibs,
removed.
you got me on that
but
one.
And it's a weeks removed from another gun incident on Instagram.
Right.
Like you've literally supposedly just gone to counseling about this.
Come on,
So even if it is a toy, the NBA is going to remain highly concerned.
There's a stupid tax involved,
yes,
too.
It's either 30, 50, or the whole year. It is. I'd be shocked if it's anything else. For Ja.
Yeah, I got it at 50.
I think a whole year's excessive.
Might feel that way, but it's one of those three, don't you think? I mean, it's going to be significant.
30 sounds.
You remember
It's gonna be a
Gilbert
lot.
Arenas and Javaris
G-Code,
Crittenden?
yeah.
And what went down? Now, they got the rest of the year, which was fewer than 50 games, but they just got the rest of the year. And I think that was about 30 games,
Okay.
what they got.
And I think Gilbert had gun in the locker room.
Multiple
And then there
guns.
was a gun
He
situation
laid him
on
out.
a plane.
It
also,
all
over
started on the
cards.
plane, and
Yeah.
then they got in the locker
That's
room,
right.
and he said, "Where's my money?"
Oh,
and he
my
said,
gosh.
and he laid out reportedly a selection of artillery and said, "Which one do you want me to shoot you with?
Yeah.
Take your pick."
Wow, crazy.
That's basically how that went. So, but
Could you imagine
you're
that?
telling me
I actually can with him.
Oh, wow. I see. I didn't know
He
him
is
like that.
Agent Zero.
He's
So Latrell got
a
what
live wire.
70
68.
when he
Choked Carlissimo.
Right.
Assaulted
'Cause it was
a
the
coach.
rest of the
Yeah,
year.
That's assault.
Remember the initial
Right.
suspension was 10 games by
Exactly.
the Warriors.
Exactly.
And then the league came in and said rest of the year.
That's-
So this individual has had multiple gun episodes. These are guns. This is not my hands on your throat.
Okay.
Hey, you choke me, Kev.
yeah,
That's me doing Whitey doing him doing PJ Carlissimo. But so he gets 60 whatever games, and Ja's going to get what 30? I don't see it. Yeah.
What do you guys got coming up today other than the show?
I don't know. I don't know what else we could do between 2 and 6 other than the show. That's what we got coming up. The show.
But
the show.
It's like another day's gone by where we couldn't avoid an awkward crossover.
Well, you thought this was awkward? Well, I didn't think this was awkward at all.
This is this
No, no,
part
no.
right here.
Yeah.
This part right here.
Wasn't the definition of insanity doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result? Don't ask what's coming up. The show.
No. I mean, just me walking
show.
off.
Well, you know.
Hey,
Hey,
you're judgmental about it.
no.
Like you think there's a way to do it?
Did you
No,
see the
I
Mayweather
don't.
brawl?
I don't at all.
We're going to get to it.
Yeah, just
okay.
Today
go
we're
with you.
debuting a new segment called "You Got Served," and so the Mayweather may or may not
Oh
be
my
a part of
gosh,
it.
that
The
was incredible.
The
McGregor,
McGregor.
the
No,
Adam.
he's in trouble.
Did you
McGregor's in
see?
trouble.
Did
And the
you see
friend-
Adam Hadwin yesterday from the Canadian Open?
Nick Taylor is that golfer who hit the 72-foot putt.
Okay.
And his friend came flying out onto the green to spray him with champagne, and security thought it was a random fan.
He got
So
served.
he got
gonna get some-
tackled.
yeah, my neck and my back. He's
Yeah.
going to get a little something.
No.
Oh, no.
He's Canadian.
No,
so,
it's
in
all
fact,
good.
he apologized immediately
Oh, my goodness.
to security forces.
American, my neck and
Yeah.
my back.
Totally.
I can't move.
What should we ask Doc Pandia today with a special
No.
Monday doc?
Should
What's
ask him
striking
about
you?
John Sterling's face.
your lower extremity.
I would ask Hanji about the challenges of, working, of having to cure older people as opposed to people in their prime, and whether he thinks it's funny.
Yeah,
that'll keep
like
you
Doc,
on.
like Doc, how do you handle it when someone comes into your office and says "ow" 3 times in a row?
Right.
That's pretty
You know what I mean? Yeah. Good seeing you, Steiny.
Always good.
All right. I'll see you guys too.
Yep. All right.
Something unfortunate.
Ow! Ow! Ow!